On television, we watch great warriors like Ragnar Lothbrok cut down multiple enemies in 3, 4, 5v1 situations, and Chivalry 2 gives us the chance to live out these fantasies. However, to most players, being outnumbered is a death sentence, and they're quickly just hacked to pieces by multiple enemies. Today, I will teach you guys how to outplay multiple opponents and hit insane 1vx clips. Not all bots are AI controlled. Many players severely lack in game sense and combat skills and will repeatedly fall for the tried and true technique of the target switch. The most common way to target switch is to block an enemy's attack and then riposte to a different enemy. Many times, groups of enemies are so thirsty at the chance of securing a kill that they completely abandon their defenses. Target switching can also be done offensively by starting a stab aimed at an enemy and then changing it to a close but unsuspecting opponent. On the topic of target switching, always change your riposte attack to the AI bots first. Even in full servers, there are still AI bots roaming around who, while brain dead and easy in a 1v1, will still attack and damage you while you're worried about multiple real enemies. Kill them early in the fight to get one less enemy swinging at you. A key to winning 1vx fights is to maximize your damage by hitting as many enemies as possible with each swing. Many players focus on just their target and stop their mouse motion or swing as soon as they connect. But like baseball, we want to swing through and past our target. Swings in Chivalry have incredible range, and you can even turn a swing into enemies directly behind you if you swipe your mouse fast enough. Your screen should give viewers motion sickness as you loop your shots far to the left and to the right. A still player is always a dead player. The worst thing you can do in a 1vx situation is be still or be caught against a wall. This will let the enemy surround you and quickly chop you down. Many new or weak players will at least move in a predictable path straight backwards. Players moving straight back are very easy to surround and get bludgeoned to death. You want to use a mix of lateral and diagonal footwork to confuse and outplay your enemies. Being aggressive and using that diagonal and lateral unpredictable movement patterns is, in my opinion, the biggest factor in winning 1vx engagements. Enemies will swing with little to no regard for friendly fire, and when you're not moving in the expected backwards path, they will begin to get confused and hit each other on accident. One of my favorite moves is to move directly at and past the enemies to come out on the other side, resetting the fight and watching them hit each other as I move past them. I'm a first-person gamer and believe that there should be no third-person toggle in Chivalry, but the fact is, if you want a competitive advantage, third-person camera mode allows you to see at a higher field of view, see behind you, and to better judge how far you can swing through your targets. While third person is a competitive advantage, I still encourage you to play the way you like, as I still pub stomp in first person. And now, before I leave you to 1vx your enemies, watch this clip from my Twitch stream where I combine target switching, swinging through my targets, and effective footwork to hold off a ridiculous amount of enemies. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Ho, ho, ho.